Guys, so welcome to today's video. So I am so happy that today I'm in my makeup room, which means we are going to be playing with makeup today. I decided to wax my facial hair, all of this, and over here. I broke out so bad. My skin was so irritated. And oh my gosh, when it was like at its peak of irritation, I was so self-conscious about it because even foundation was not covering it up. It was covering up the redness, but it was so bumpy. So I wanted to take this opportunity to just show you guys the amount of coverage that the foundation has, which I'm totally obsessed with. So I think I'm going to start off with the face primer because there is a face primer, Soft Matte Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. So this is great if you have oily skin. Now that I'm getting older, guys, I've noticed that I have more of like combination skin and I used to have normal skin. So I have an oily T-zone and I definitely have to retouch my T-zone throughout the day. So I'm going to put on the face primer. You know what? I'm actually going to put some on top of my situation because it's so uneven, like the skin texture, guys. Oh my gosh, it's a freaking hassle, and I've never had acne or I've never broke out like this, so it's kind of like I'm learning how to deal with this situation on my skin. But it's clearing up. But I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I am never waxing my face again because I'm not going through this, and then the makeup doesn't set right, and I did it right before a big photo shoot and events, and it was just like a nightmare, guys. So anyways, let's move on to the foundation, which I'm super excited. I already know how it's gonna work out because I've already used it. I do have a foundation brush 110. Now what I really love about this brush is that it's a hybrid between like a flat synthetic brush and also like a buffing foundation brush. So it's really awesome because, like I said, you can dab it onto your skin like this, and then you can also buff it out if that's what you're looking for. This is the color 300, which is my perfect match. Always remember to shake your foundation. I'm actually gonna put some onto the back of my clean hand. So I'm just grabbing it with the tip, and then I am going to start by dabbing this on, and I want to show you how like amazing this thing is. So dab where you want coverage, if you have, you know, something that you want to cover up. And then I blend on the jawline. Now the finish is a matte finish. So what's really cool about that is that you don't need to set it with a powder. So now I am going to do concealer because that's really awesome as well. And her concealers also come in magnetic containers like this. So it is a stick concealer. And I love using the color Bamboo under my eyes. And I actually just use my finger to warm up the product. And then I dab it underneath. And this is a perfect color for me to like really brighten up the under eye area. And I just dab it. And then I like just going back with the sponge to blend it out. Oh my gosh, I know this is like old news, but do you guys remember I said on the reel how Makeup Forever like threw shade at Rihanna? And I feel like everybody's just like so competitive. And yeah, the industry here is competitive as hell, but I feel like there is room for everybody. I love Makeup Forever, but I also love Fenty Beauty, and I just never expected, you know, that kind of shade to be thrown by Makeup Forever, because to me they seem so like an established brand that is so high up here, not to be like all like, you know, just in drama like that. I don't know. Alright, so that's the concealer. I also love that, like I said, you don't need a lot of powder. So the primer, the concealer, and the foundation, definitely a matte finish. And then you can add highlight and dimension using the gloss, and also these sticks here, which are highlighting sticks. And these are going to give you more of a dewy, healthy glow, as opposed to a powder, which is definitely going to give you more, you know, a powdery finish. So this is a little bit more natural looking, but it's so much fun because she even has like purple highlights, guys, in here, and like these really bright reds and stuff. But even though they look intimidating, they still look really nice on the skin. But it's just like really fun, you know? And that's what I love about her line, is that it's fun. It's like just fun is the word. Like I said, she does have a setting powder, which is in this little compact here. This one is called Universal Blotting Powder. So I'm just gonna use this to just kind of set it a little bit, but again, you know, this is not your typical like heavy baking and all kinds of craziness, you know? So now let's do the highlight, okay? Because this stuff is crazy. Crazy. Okay. Damn, guys, look at this. This one is Trophy Wife. Wow, that's insane. I gotta give you guys swatches. The one that I'm gonna use, guys, is the Freestyle Highlighting Duo in Lighting Dust and Free Fire Crystal. So there's also a slanted highlighting brush, but I like a brush that's a little bit, you know, not as dense on the bristles, because I feel like a brush like this is really gonna give you a really clean, sharp, and intense, you know, highlight. So I'm not gonna use the brush that's included in the, you know, in Fenty Beauty, but I am gonna use a fan brush because I really love a fan brush for this. And I'm just gonna use both of these highlights together. I'm gonna mix them up together, cheekbones. And I'm dabbing because I don't want to get it on top of my pimples, or else it's gonna like, these are going to be magnified. So I'm gonna just go back and forth on this cheek though, because it's not as bad. Wow, look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that highlight, guys. That's intense. Okay. Okay, girl. And then what I have here is a lip gloss. This one is called Fenty Glow. It's a gloss bomb, and it's just a neutral glossy lip color. Has a little bit of color in here. Ooh, this is pretty. But anyways, let's move on to the swatches of the highlighters and also the highlighting sticks, which I'm so excited about. So I want to start off by showing you guys these awesome and gorgeous Kilowatt Freestyle highlighters. So let's start swatching with the most popular one, which is the one that I've been seeing everywhere, which is this one here. I tried to open it and my nail dug a hole in this, so boo-hoo. Okay, so this one is called Trophy Wife. Ginger Binge, Moscow Mule over here. All those beautiful berry looks. One of them is always a lot more shimmery than the other one. So I ended up swatching all of these highlighters here, guys. The dual ones definitely have one that's a little bit more subtle, and then an intensified highlighter, which is really nice. So these are the shimmer skin sticks, and these are really cool. I seriously am obsessed with how these are magnetic. And you have some really cool bright colors like this, and they come in a little stick format, so they're nice and creamy. And this one is called Chili Mango. So they do have some shimmer in here. This one is called Rum. Starstruck. Cinnamon. This one is Ridic. Wow, that one's really bright. This one is Trippin'. It's a little bit more subtle. That's Blonde. Yacht Life. And then we have Confetti, which is a really beautiful iridescent color. And Unicorn. Look at these. Wow, that's a lot of fun. You know what? I really love this one here, which is this one, because it's very wearable. It's such a beautiful, that's kind of like my favorite color of highlight. So now I want to show you some of the tools that are in her makeup line. Well, this one's not a tool. This is a blotting powder here. So awesome. So this is a blotting powder. There's also a beauty sponge, and I actually really love this shape, and it's really nice and fluffy, guys. Usually if it's not a Beauty Blender brand or Real Techniques, sponges tend to be kind of stiff and hard, and this one's really nice and bouncy. It's semi-damp, so it can still get a little bit bigger than this, but it's a really nice shape because it has a flat side here and then on the top, so you can really get in there and blend out your concealer, which is what I like to use it for. And then these are two makeup brushes. This one is the foundation brush 110. It's a really nice shape because it's a hybrid between like a flat synthetic foundation brush and like a rounding buffing foundation brush. There's also a highlighting brush, which is this one here. And there's also these travel brushes that come like in the same container as the shimmer sticks. And you have a round one like this, which is to buff out your concealer and contour. This is a contour and concealer brush, 150. It's nice and small. Keep it in your purse. I would not keep that one in my purse just because I don't, do my makeup. I don't do concealer or contour on the go. But this one here is the highlighting brush, 140. And it's a slanted brush. And you just pull it up to cover the hair, and you can close it up. And this last one here is the touch-up brush, which I would definitely put this one inside of my handbag because it's not as dense, so it's really nice to buff out or to apply any setting powder. These are some blotting sheets, and let me try to hook this up because I'm still trying to figure out how this little baby works. You close it, and okay, this is not working out. Okay, all right, let's see how much I need. I'll get this much right now, really test it out. And then just rip it out. There's a little mirror so you can see yourself. Oh, look at that. So that's excess oil that I had on my face. Nice. Okay, so yeah, that works. Really nice. And I also wanted to show you the one color that I will be using in today's video, which I really love, guys, because it's a gloss. So yeah, this is a really beautiful color, and I'm just obsessed with this color. And it's so hydrating, It's not sticky or anything like that. It's such a beautiful everyday color. Let me show you guys the lightest color and the darkest color out of the 40 shades. So this is the lightest color of foundation. And then this one is the darkest color, which looks like it has red undertones. So we have color 100 and then color 470 on the right. So look at the drastic difference. Anything in between these two colors is available in this beauty line, which is great. Concealers also have a matte finish, and again, you can see some of the lighter colors here and some beautiful rich colors here on the side. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please thumb it up if you did, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have more content coming out for you guys. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!